And just like that, we're back with yet again another XRP update. Shout out to the XRP family for showing tremendous amount of love. Cannot thank you guys enough. Continue supporting, and you guys know I will continue to bring out these updates. So, going into Wednesday morning, we are starting to see the market picking up traction right now as of recording this update. But dominance is still quite high. So, the dominance hasn't even gone down a little bit. But, again, I'm sure no one's really complaining of a little bit of a green over the course of the last 1 hour, but we need to keep an eye out on Bitcoin as well as dominance. But let's take a look at what's happening with XRP. I'm going to share some news with you guys as well. But before we do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So since my last update, I'm starting to see mixed, comments coming in again. When the price is exploding and when the price is just pretty much in an upwards trajectory without seeing a retracement, that's when everyone, and I repeat, everyone is bullish. Everyone is a moon boy, but when the price retraces a little bit, that's when, everyone's like, what, this is it, what is going on? And that's when you really understand, how people really think when it comes to this crypto space or even the other financial assets. It doesn't really have to be crypto. But, I've stated, I replied to one of the comments, a lot of people will forget that we're sitting at crazy price points for XRP without the lawsuit over, and Gary Gensler is still not, has resigned or been replaced. Despite that fact, XRP is sitting at $1.09. And I'm sure if you've been seeing some of these major developments coming out, you need to understand how big of a deal this really is for XRP. And I actually saw some comments coming in calling XRP a stablecoin already. This is insane to think about. But I know the people that, look at it from a realistic standpoint and have been accumulating over the course of the last few months while no one was really caring are the ones that are excited and really understand how big of a deal this really is. So the price is currently sitting at $1.09. Really nice, of course. Down about 1.7% in USD, down about 3% in Bitcoin comparative, but we're going to come back to the price a little later. Let's take a look at what's happening. So Bitcoin market cap of $1.82 trillion is bigger than JP Morgan, Bank of America, and ICBC combined. And maybe in the next 10 years, it's going to be much higher than some of these big assets as well. Not just banks, we're talking about some assets. I think we're coming for gold. I actually think that, and some people are going to probably come in and say, that is too bullish, but I think Bitcoin, the way it's getting recognized, the way it's getting implemented, I think it is going for that level. Might not happen overnight. It's going to take some time, but I think that is a trajectory for Bitcoin. But anyhow, look at this, guys. 1.9, so actually option volume on BlackRock's IBIT almost hit 1.9 billion on November 19th. 1.9 billion is unheard of for day one. 1.9 billion is unheard of for day one. What did I say in our last update? This is going to bring in major amounts of liquidity. For context, Bito did 363 million, and that's been around for 4 years. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. And we saw that. We saw this coming. If you watch my update literally yesterday when this announcement originally came out, I said this is going to bring in a lot of excitement, and I think this is just the start. Moving forward, tokenized assets could reach 16.1 trillion by 2030. Project Guardian, led by Singapore's MAS Finance Industry, explores asset tokenization potential. And this is where XRP Ledger comes into play. A lot of big organizations are going to look into tokenization, and I totally agree. In the next 5 years, 16.1 trillion. And imagine some of them partnering and actually using the XRPL ledger to tokenize these assets. Just think about the potential just from there. And moving forward, you could see Ripple pushing the use of XRPL to emerging economies and SMEs. Speaking about XRPL ledger. Projects funded in previous cohorts include the asset tokenization of Cameroonian government bonds by Ajara to avail a low-risk, high-yield savings product to unbanked micro, small, and medium enterprises. We talk about real-world use case, and we talk about utility. Ripple has been bringing utility. Provides major utility and has been trying to bring the blockchain technology, to the global masses. And it has been doing this pretty much since the launch of, Ripple, since it's been existing. But in terms of evolving, it has evolved tremendously over the course of the last, 8 to 9 years. And a lot of people forget that. A lot of people overlook that. But I'm sure the people that are in the XRP community don't. And look at what Vet said. I can't wait for the lending and borrowing amendment enabling loans and yield farming. Imagine layer 1 DeFi loans just with simple API calls out of the box. That's very sophisticated, very interesting. And remember, XRPL ledger, XRP, the native token, is a key component, which a lot of people forget about. Look, interoperability through ILP using XRP. So does XRP have interoperability? Ripple actively advocates for interoperability through ILP, leveraging XRP in some solutions to facilitate seamless cross-border transactions. Although XRP operates within the Ripple ecosystems, its interoperability extends beyond the Ripple's networks, partnerships, and integrations with various financial institutions and payment platforms harness XRP's utility, enhancing cross-border payment, efficiency, and accessibility. Amazing, amazing stuff. And moving forward, this has gotten a lot of people talking about. I'm going to share my thoughts on this now. So you can see Charles Hoskinson talks to Brad Carlinghouse, David Schwartz, and now Jed McKillop. They are getting ready to buckle up. So you can see this for yourself. Do you understand what's happening? Do you understand what is happening here? XLM, XRP, and ADA CEOs talking to one another. And there's one big correlation between all of these US-based companies. And now that the Donald Trump is obviously elected president, he has, of course, hinted that there will come and again, this is just a hint, that the capital gains for US companies, crypto companies, there won't be capital tax for that. And again, it's not confirmed, but imagine if that gets confirmed, what happens to these specific assets? And again, obviously it's speculation right now, but what happens to it? And what are they plotting right now? Do they know something that we don't? Do these guys know something that we don't right now? So you could see they've been communicating with one another. And again, some people would say these guys are competitors, but they're actually out here tweeting, and a potential partnership could arise, or maybe they're going to be working together with the administration. Who knows? But big, big things happening. But yeah, let's take a look at what's happening with the price right now. And as far as our good old friend dominance is concerned, it's still sitting at 60.4%. Bitcoin, on the other hand, we know what happened. Bitcoin went to $94,000 earlier yesterday morning, saw a pullback, and I spoke about this, pullback in some of my other updates. It's part of the game. Shakeouts do occur. Leveraged platform is a huge, huge platform, in the crypto space, and this is where these leverage platforms make their bread and butter. Manipulation occurs, and this is why I'm totally against leverage platforms. And you can clearly see, imagine all the people that were, getting extremely excited about Bitcoin, started longing, they probably most likely got wiped out. And again, this is why you want to stay away from leverage trading, and I'm sure you guys have heard me say that. But as far as Bitcoin is concerned, Bitcoin is looking amazing. It's holding really strong, and I still do anticipate maybe at the time of watching this update, or maybe early tomorrow morning, you already see Bitcoin hitting an all-time high, and that wouldn't come as a surprise to me. But if you're looking at XRP's price right now, and like I said, it's crazy to think some people call this, a stable coin already, but let's look at it on an hourly time frame perspective. Very nice, guys. This is a thing of beauty. You guys know on this channel, I keep it 100% unbiased, but this looks amazing. The way the price of XRP has been consolidating, and this is what you want to see. Of course, people want to see this breakout, but you need to understand what happened with the dominance and what's happening with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks out, I think XRP could start heading towards this key resistance again and break out to some of the levels. Obviously, we haven't seen the 61.8 Fibonacci close would be very, very bullish. But one step at a time, look what's happening. Understand the correlation, understand how much XRP has gone up, and things people used to dream about, you're currently seeing, and you cannot be forgetting that. And if you're gonna forget that, then maybe crypto just might not be the industry for you, to be quite frank with you, because volatility volatility is a major thing here. So again, let me know down below what you guys think about all of this. Let me know your predictions regarding this. Love each and every one of you guys. My eyes are on the specific target, as you guys know. And yeah, I am anticipating that we do see that breakout sometime this week, to be quite frank with you. If you want to put this into perspective, that is a move of about 16%. If Bitcoin is able to break out, dominance goes down a little bit, I think we can actually end up seeing this happening. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Been Crypto ZX, and peace out.